The end of the world could soon be at hand if scores of conspiracy theorists finally get the date right and April 23rd marks the end. But what exactly is expected to happen? Will World War III break out this month?
As far as World War III, yes, it's going to come. Is it World War III right now with what the U.S., Britain, and France did to Syria? No. But the latest bombing by those nations is helping set the stage for some prophecies to be fulfilled, including those in Isaiah 17, and ultimately World War III, the Great Tribulation, which will happen. And those who do not think it's going to happen are in error. And again, World War III is not predominantly a battle between the forces of the East and the West. The U.S. is prophesied to be destroyed by the King of the North power. The King of the North power is a European power. And so what's going on with Damascus is only indirectly related to that. It's not directly related to that. Don't believe others who try to tell you otherwise. And also don't believe others who think that the Arabs have to be destroyed prior to the Great Tribulation. That's also in biblical error.
The end of the world will take place on April 23rd, according to the latest shock prediction from conspiracy theorist David Meade. But will the world end in a matter of days? What exactly does the doomsday author say will happen?
So 3 separate studies, and there's a hyperlink to this on unsealed.org, have shown that this September 23rd alignment is a once-in-human history event. So some weeks after the great sign has occurred, actually in the next week, Jupiter finally exits all the boundaries of the constellation Virgo, crossing over the boundary between, Spica and Algafar 1 at almost exactly October 15th. And this area does again look somewhat like the belly of a pregnant woman. So could this be the birth foretold, or at least a sign of the birth foretold in Revelation 12:5?
Online conspiracists and hoax doommongers have convinced themselves and their countless followers that apocalyptic biblical prophecies will soon come to fruition. One such bunkum theory stipulates April 23rd will mark the start of the rapture and the impending second coming of Jesus Christ. The main purveyor of the bizarre theory is self-appointed Christian numerologist David Meade, the very same conspiracist who believes in the debunked Planet X, Nibiru, doomsday conspiracy. In a hogwash article published online, Mr. Meade warned the world of the apocalypse at the hands of the rogue Nibiru planetary system. Believers of the conspiracy are certain the Planet X system enters our solar system every 3,600 years to slam Earth with its gravitational waves. And despite predicting the arrival of Nibiru on numerous other occasions, most notably September 23, 2017, Mr. Meade is certain Planet X will finally make a definite appearance this month. During this time frame, on April 23, 2018, the Moon appears under the feet of the constellation Virgo. The Sun appears to precisely clothe Virgo. Jupiter is birthed on April 8, 2018. The 12 stars at that date include the 9 stars of Leo and the 3 planetary alignments of Mercury, Venus, and Mars, which combine to make a count of 12 stars on the head of Virgo. Thus the constellations Virgo, Leo and Serpens Ophiuchus represent a unique once-in-a-century sign exactly as depicted in the 12th chapter of Revelation. This is our time marker. These bizarre occurrences are all meant to relate to the biblical book of Revelation 12:1-2, which is supposed to forewarn the end times. What about the outbreak of World War III? With all of the tensions surrounding the conflict in Syria, a third global war has become prime fodder for conspiracy theorists as well. The recent joint missile strike by the US, UK and France set the stage for World War III. As far as World War III goes, it will happen. It's likely we're going to see Damascus destroyed first, and that could be due to escalations in the current conflict or things further down the line between Israel and Iran and Syria. We know the Bible says that Syria's capital Damascus will be destroyed, and of course you've got the Islamic State and others who have tried to destroy Damascus as far as Syria goes. As far as World War III, yes, it is going to come. Is it World War III right now with what the US, Britain and France did to Syria? No. Following to David Meade. An astrological phenomenon as foreseen in a passage from the Bible will cause the destruction of our planet this month, according to conspiracy theorists. Jesus Christ will reappear to the world on April 23, resulting in the rapture. The purported end-of-times event has been cited frequently by American fundamentalists who say the rapture will see the living and the dead will unite to follow Jesus into the sky. Believers say a biblical prophecy is about to come true because of a planetary alignment taking place on Monday, April 23. The passage from the book of Revelation 12:1-2 reads, "And a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth." Mr. Meade also stated on April 23, the planet Nibiru, which NASA has dismissed as fictional, will crash into Earth, eventually destroying all life on it. But the thing is, Mr. Meade has been proven wrong on previous occasions after making similar predictions for the end of the world, such as when he said Nibiru would hit Earth on September 23, 2017. This did not happen, and nor did his amended date suggestion of October 2017. Besides, NASA's lead scientist Dr. David Morrison said about Nibiru Planet X that, "There is no credible evidence whatever for the existence of Nibiru. There are no pictures, no tracking, no astronomical observations." April 23, 2018 is the end of humankind as conspiracy theories, or we will stay the same and moving forward as we are. It's up to you.